Hi all, let me just share the screen. Just seconds, I'll just check from that this is streaming, that you see the screen. Just a second. I'm just going to live. So yeah, finally you can. This works. So we will talk how to just launch a website, so or any project, so that it will be available online. So when you, because many people have problems, uh, they deploy project on GitHub as a listing, or they show project from local laptop, local host, but they cannot make it available via some web link uh, available to everyone online. So we just do this, and we will use the possible, simplest possible way how to put it on. We will put local hosting provider, we put WordPress website management system, content management system, because it's the simplest way. Even with it, we will have to think about architecture, because it's easy. Big ball of mud. We will do a simple example of the streaming system, and even it can make it life difficult. I will discuss why. So, if you want to launch your own live streaming, you could buy a camera and put it in your apartment, anywhere where it's legal, and make it stream. Uh, for example, monitoring your apartment. For this, you need to make camera access online to it. For example, also we do live chat platform. If you want to do this, you will need to have some online hosting. You can do Firebase, yes, to start. But if there will be like 10,000 people watching your live stream, become paid, and you will pay like thousands of dollars for using storage of Firebase. That's why, or any similar system like Azure, etc. That's why cheapest way is to buy local hosting. The cheapest local hosting is called Plesk. Uh, Not Plesk, it's called, sorry, shared services. In by the today, it costs 9,000 to get ps.kz. It's almost like per month. Nowhere on earth you can find cheaper, but it has limitation. If it will reboot, something happens, or your camera will reboot, camera you will not be able to find it again programmatically, because shared services they don't have static constant IP address. It is dynamic. To have static IP address, you need a thing called VPS, virtual private shared hosting. It will give IP address, and it will be stable connection between your camera. And then we to manage this simplest website, you can use WordPress. Why WordPress? Because half of the world's websites are built on WordPress. Has huge community of developers and technical support, and keep developing. So uh, this here I'll show you. Once you launch hosting, if it's shared services or using this Plesk management system for hosting, you can just install WordPress with one click. You just go to folder. If you don't have this Plesk, if you just purchase server, online, you will have to install yourself WordPress. First, you need to put operating system, Linux-based, and install databases. Also, in our example, we have stream between community members. And both of them, the simplest way, both of them store streams and chat messages in one database. This is bad, because if you have the cheapest VPS, it's only have 1 GB RAM operating memory. If in the chat one person sent picture, image 100 megabyte, another person will send video 200 megabyte, finished. Or database also will be quickly done. Or even people send this video and photo, and at the same time there is video streaming. They will go both to database. Somebody wants to watch it. It will be retrieving data, reading data from that, and it will be slow. So that's why it's called that's why it's not so good practice. It's called monolithic. If you separate services, one service will have separate database for streaming, another service for video streaming. For chat, separate database there. They will be working faster. This is called why we think of it, even it's just WordPress website, because budget constraint. Always, every project has this budget constraint. Memory, hard disk memory, RAM, speed. By default, WordPress is PHP based. Putting all programming in WordPress also, I don't recommend. Better if you have small and low budget, make this video streaming on YouTube and make it put iframe just for your WordPress. It will be faster and you will not be killing your database. Same for chat, many third-party chat applications, you just use it and put it to your website as like some frame. First things is you load some operating system. In this example, I put Ubuntu is wrong. If you have small database, you need cheapest option available. Also, in terms of load for your system, it's Debian. Debian have less requirements for memory. It will work faster. Yeah, there's lots of this kind of system, and it's all dependent on so-called system design, or architecture is also called system design. That's it, because you could have different levels of details. System design usually implies you have more exact knowledge. What kind of design should not confuse you. Front-end mockups, pictures, user flow, UI, UX is different. It's also design. But system design is holistic architecture. More often it's about databases, backend systems, and it can be lots of things. It could be thinking about security, reliability, backups. So here I put a checklist. For example, backups, you need to think of them regularly. If your hosting provider provides this service automatically, you're lucky. If it don't, you have to do it yourself daily, weekly, hourly, depending on system operates. Yeah. With this, good luck, and we'll proceed offline with more details. Take care all.